Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Hearts of Iron 3 as America. And check it out, we've got some Polish partisans over here. They'll probably get spanked down pretty fast, but in the meantime, they are helping to keep the German troops busy, hopefully distracting a bit from the Russian front and maybe a little bit over here. I've been thinking about it. I'm going to go ahead and increase my Lend-Lease, and I'm going to make sure that the Soviet Union are actually getting a decent chunk of it, just to help offset... help giving a little bit more production to try to fight the Germans. I mean, if Moscow falls, we're all going to have a really bad time. Actually, I'm wondering if I shouldn't give them all of it for a little while. That's probably okay. Meanwhile, we are holding on to our toehold over here. It's a shame that the British naval invasion failed, but, you know, they were up against some pretty devastating odds, honestly. It was a pretty ambitious try at invasion. Meanwhile, we are going to continue to slowly grab one island at a time over here with our little transport fleets. Right? We're doing an invasion and an invasion. I'm not getting my little green lines, though. I think I just checked, too. I think our last episode we had... how come we go in there? Yeah, Panape. Okay. Everything's fine. I think our last episode spanned 8 days. 8 days. But in that time, we had massive battles in Europe, and we took a couple of islands. It was pretty dramatic. Okay, we are doing our naval invasion there. Only a single garrison, so that should work. That's the airfield, too, which I was really excited about grabbing. We're going to do some naval bombardment over here. Oh, we're being bombarded. Are these tactical bombers that are bombing our ships? I think they are. Why is our air wing resting? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. And definitely some fleets buzzing around, too. We're having a little bit of fuel supply problems, but overall, I think we're going to do okay. So that battle's going to be won easily. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So, these naval invasions don't always go for the province you sort of point at. I've noticed sometimes along the shore they split up. Here, even though I definitely told you to invade Panape, you've decided to land the troops in Kozra. I guess that's fine. But we won that battle and captured all of their troops, which is nice. You're going to rebase over here. Please and thank you. And same thing here. You can rebase over here as well. And then we'll put you on patrol after you finish the rebase operation. So I guess we're going to find out if we can, or how we load these guys on here. Actually, I did a little bit of a Googling, because I asked that question last episode. If you have troops in a place without a naval base, how do you load them back onto a transport? And it turns out the way you do it apparently is you control right-click over here. You can give them a move order. So if I can't just right-click over here. But if I control right-click and there's transports, I can give them a move order into there. So that will work. And then presumably we can run the actual invasion from over here at that point. Hopefully that works out okay. All right, we've got an airstrip over here. So I've got planes here. So you guys are going to move to there. Rebase. Lovely. And then over here, landing crafts, you can stay there for a second. But you are going to go and move to be ready for some shore bombardment. We're going to let these guys rest before they can attack again. There's that delay between attacks. And we're going to keep jumping these little islands. I don't particularly care about these guys. They probably, yeah, they don't have any factories. They're not worth any IC. They're not worth any victory points. So they're not terribly important for our plans. It doesn't give Japanese any advantage to still owning these islands. They don't actually, it doesn't extend their reach, doesn't do anything like that. Yeah, the agriculture would still be nice because manpower is still our biggest limiter. Meanwhile, how are things looking over here? Lots of moving about, and they do have some pretty monstrous stacks. Now, if they do attack me from multiple sides over here, I could always counterattack in Granville, because most likely they'll be involved in that fight, and that wouldn't be the end of the world for me, but it's still pretty sketchy. What are these green ones? I don't know that flag. Meanwhile, I dropped these transports somewhere. I have some extra Marines kicking about. Oh, right. I repositioned you guys in Anchorage. Yes, yes. So, if I were to put you on a boat, can I do a naval invasion from Anchorage to here? I can. Now, this actually might get lost. I'm only using 2 divisions, but they are proper Marines with proper landing ships against what is probably just a single stack of garrison, and it's probably... Actually, it's a single brigade. It's not even a division. It's a single brigade. So that should be okay. Again, if the Japanese have been upgrading their militia weapons this whole time, their militia, their garrison will fight just as well as actual, full-out infantry. They have exactly the same base stats, as far as I know, except they move slower. Speaking of moving slowly, Jesus. I guess that makes sense, that it would take a while to load onto ships this way. It's really unfortunate they decided to land on this island. I don't know, like, if I could have overridden that somehow. I don't know. Then we've got to wait for these guys to pause, or to catch their breath and reorganize themselves after the attack. That's interesting. Cranton, which is here. Most likely they're going to throw some more dudes into this soon, though. Light cruiser training. That sounds pretty good. Let me trim this down so I can see the land combat properly. Oh, they're just attacking with the 1 division right now from over here. And they are losing, which is good. Seems like a bit of an odd choice. Yeah. I did lose 124 people, but they lost 1,200. Greece. I can't because we don't control the Pacific. So that doesn't sound like a very good idea. You there. You've got some troops there just in case. It would definitely suck to lose Hawaii. You're still moving there. Oh, you were done your rest period. Good. Get on the boats. Boats. Land over here. This looks like a bit more of a sizable garrison. Looks like an actual division. You can tell by the numbers below how good they are at attacking and defending as well. But it still shouldn't be that incredibly significant. Okay. Some air combat. More IC efficiency. Sounds like a good idea. And we're still not that far ahead, actually. Norway, sure, I think we can trade with Norway relatively safely. We do control these seas pretty well, I think. My battleships are still at 100% quality. Good. People are shuffling around here, but I still get some troops. There we go, attacking that Pacific garrison. Oh, and then we can land more ground units over here. Okay, here's what I would like to do. Let's take a group of 4 and see if we can attack there. They might be reinforcing. Actually, scratch that. Let's use exactly 3 from here. And then an extra couple from over here. So we'll get multiple angles. Meanwhile, you guys get loaded onto the boat. And we're going to drop you off here. Just transport, and then the transports can run back. It's bold. Okay, we engage the enemy. That's over there. So right now it's okay. It's a question of how many other troops are going to get involved here, if the Germans are going to attack me over here or not. Okay, we are making progress. We should make some forward moves over here and then continue to land some troops. I really wish we had our tanks ready, but I really want to wait until our self-propelled artillery was in place so we could build it all together. I mean, our build queue is already pretty full, so I think that's pretty fair. Okay, we'll do that's the Alaskan attack over here. Yeah, they just have the 1, so hopefully it'll be okay. We don't have to land bombardment, but we are making forward progress, which is good. And we're taking that island, which is nice, and we're still waiting for these Marines. Oh my god, it takes them a long time to get on these boats. But we want to complete that invasion. Okay, we've got a lot of stuff going on all over. In particular, if this move pays off, and it did, I guess we won. Didn't even notice. Right? And we won the Battle of Attu Island. Excellent. Excellent. And we're going to take this island as well. Good. Actually, we didn't even wait for our planes to get involved in this battle. Whoops. Are these all interceptors? They are all interceptors. You got no range over there either. You know what? Well, we do want to keep some anti-air stuff. Especially if we can... What's the nearest air base we can get from these guys? Iwo Jima is nice. Doesn't have an air base currently. We could build one, though. And then Saipan over here. A bit far. Our strategic bombers might be able to reach, maybe with some more upgrades, too. But it is definitely a bit far. Taking Guam will be a big priority for us. And we're working our way up to it. I'm not sure, because I'm wondering with these interceptors, if I shouldn't just... Let me take this stack of 6. And yeah, I'm going to redeploy you over here. Rebase. It's a long way. I don't know if you'll get shot along the way. I have no idea how those mechanics work. That would be unfortunate. I probably should have redeployed you to Boston first. You. I don't know if it's too late. I really have no idea how that's going to work. Forces are under attack over here. What is that? The Romanian flag? Okay, we did make a forward move. Do we only have 2 dudes over here? Are you still moving? Okay, you're still moving over here. And actually, we have an excess of troops now in this spot. So we can go ahead and move some more guys forward into there. And then same thing here. Okay, we'll keep some guys back here for some extra reinforcements, but that's not too bad. Meanwhile, with my planes, I think we're going to go ahead and rebase them in France. I think we transported those other guys over, which is good. Speaking of transports, let's move you guys over to Boston, and we can pick up those Marines. All right, definite toehold. The Germans have a ton of troops over here. Holding this is going to be a challenge. They are attacking here, but we are winning, which is good, although the Germans could really make a concentrated fight back. All right, you guys, merge up, and then we're going to create a new wing with people who are... None of you guys have any organization. Rebase over there. Okay, all the planes are over here now, yeah? Group up. Yeah, none of you have organization. A few of you are repaired, though. I will at least put you... not you. Like that. I'll put the 4 of you on intercept duty. I'm going to right-click over here, choose the region, and air intercept. If you see anyone, you can go ahead and intercept them, but otherwise there's going to be a whole lot of resting, and everyone else we're going to let just sort of repair. Okay, so this battle is going to be won, this defensive battle, which is good. Plus we got some extra troops now then. Okay, Romania lost almost 1,000 troops with that attack. Oh, now they are... The Germans are making a big attack over here. A big attack. That is a huge one. Did expect them to become pretty crazy. Yeah, they're bringing a lot of people. You guys can't move yet for some sort of weird, you know, extra counterattack, which is unfortunate. I could throw some extra dudes in here, but as is... Actually, we don't have anyone in reserve, so it wouldn't be the end of the world. None of you guys have any supply. We have too many troops over here. Supply problems are happening. It'd be nice to be able to hit these guys from another flank. Yeah, they're actually progressing forward. Well, what are we going to do? I guess our planes, the wings that are left, you guys are on air intercept, which is fine. You 4 are going to be doing... Oh, I got the naval bomber in there again. Damn it. Which might not be too bad. But my 3 interceptors, can you not... There we go, ground attack. Can't there, but you can here. Do some ground attacks. Naval bomber, same thing. Yeah, just ground attack. Hurt the ground units. That's going to be fine. I'm definitely making some forward progress. And if this falls, I'll probably have to fall back over here too. Units in poor supply? Yeah, no kidding. How come, though? How do we get supplies to run there properly? I guess there's just too many troops in the same area. It's pretty legit. Oh, I got a couple that might be able to take an action. Although these guys, I don't think are actually attacking from here. So a counterattack over here is not going to do that much for us. Still, let's go ahead and do a little something something. Yeah, we're going to get pushed back over here again. Hostile navy. Whoa! Ho, 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 ho. Hey, ho. That is a large navy indeed. We're still waiting for that. Who else is we've got more navies around here? Oh, you should get rebased to there. This navy is just currently sitting idle. Get over here and help out in that naval battle. We definitely do not want to lose the big naval battle over here. That would be devastating. I mean, whatever happens over here, if I lose stuff over here, it's really far from the end of the world. But losing the naval battle, that would be terrible. So we got the new bomb upgrade. So again, our strategic bombers will upgrade a wee bit. I suspect that's not the naval battle that's actually lost. That was probably just the air battle. You're still waiting to be moved. And yeah, these guys can't actually reach over there, so we cannot assist. But I can at least, I could rebase a little bit more forward over here, which is going to be good later on. You rebase to there. Is that the actual naval battle? Oh, it is. Okay, and they're going to dock in here, which is good because when we finally finish our naval invasion, whenever the hell that happens... Tell you what, I'm actually going to start it from over here because things are being very annoying. It will force their ships out to sea where we can sink them again. Okay, re-engage the hostile navy. Although I think that's the one that's already running, so I'm not sure how much of engagement there will be. The entire navy there. There's going to start to be a real stacking penalty. Tell you what, just patrol the seas around here. That's going to be sufficient for now. Okay, won that. Lost the Battle of Cranton. Okay. Let me do that, and maybe we'll actually pull some... Oh yeah, my transports are gone. Let's say pull some troops out of here because of the supply limit, and I mean, stacking means they can only fight so well. Where are my AP Atlantic? Oh, you still have a long way to go. Poop. I will definitely be disappointed if I lose my toehold completely. There's a lot of German troops that have showed up over here. Okay, one battle. That's probably an air battle in Cherbourg. It's really the only thing that makes much in the way of sense. That's probably just the air battle again. Oi! This takes a long time. I'm hoping you actually invade the correct island this time. Like, it's weird. Why wouldn't you go here to drop off troops there? There's some sort of range limit? Okay, you are at least dropping troops off in the direction that I want. You're going to attack there, which is going to be great and lovely. So at least we're making progress in the Pacific. So here... Let's counterattack here. That might be a little bit weak, especially right now. They only have the one unit. Ah, they've just lost 3 ships. That's transports, and I think these are a type of cruiser. And I wish I could identify those pictures a little bit better. I wish they'd actually, instead of having pictures there, they would actually just tell you the code of the ship, you know, CL, CA, that sort of thing. That counterattack should work out pretty well, actually. Might get reinforced. But then maybe we can come in and do some sort of other flanking things. Japan has enforced conquer in Bhutan. Less than great for me. Meanwhile, where are my transports in the Pacific? You're there, and you have arrived. Excellent. Let's go ahead and, oops, just grab the Marines, get on the boat. Now, these are not my actual transport invasion ships, unfortunately. But I'm wondering if we couldn't open up another front with one of these attacks. Tell you what, for now, just go and rebase over here. And then we'll see what the situation is, and maybe we'll land the Marines somewhere. And it's not the correct naval invasion ships, but it is something. Speaking of naval invasion ships, though, how are we doing over here? You guys still haven't landed on these damn transports. It's more than a little frustrating. Hostile Navy, 1 transport. Okay, that's not going to be a thing. Battle of St. Lo. We won. We lost 2,000 troops. They lost 2,500. That is not a huge victory, but it's something. So we really moved in there. Interesting. That's going to be 1. There's not really a possibility of encirclement. Actually, if anything, if we're not careful and they take... if they take Granville away, then our troops in St. Lo would actually be encircled. Should I just cancel the move and not move into St. Lo? Because I could do that, right? And I think that might be a good idea. I don't know. Maybe we can handle a bit more of a front. What I'd really like to do is take another naval base. Because then we could have another transportation route for bringing more supplies in here. Le Havre would be another one. We get a hell of a big front at that point, and the Germans could probably do a lot more damage. The fact that we're bottlenecked in here has, you know, problems in terms of supplies, but is a hell of a lot easier to defend through just sheer concentration of forces. Alright, that's going to be fine. We've got that. Forces are under attack over here. And we're in fact going to lose that quite easily, which is going to isolate my troops. No, I don't want to select the ones who are already moving. Okay. Well, we got to make sure we don't lose the site completely over here. Not while I still have some troops kicking around here. But we may have. Okay, well, let's see how that goes. Meanwhile, in the Pacific. Still waiting, still waiting. I mean, I can increase the speed of the game, but then I'm surely miss something. That's going to fall soon. We've got 2 massive fleets over here ready to catch people who are running out, which is good. Lost the province of Granville, but we re-engage the enemy over here. We should be able to retake it quickly. I guess we do have supply route. We're not isolated over here, which is good. Okay, finish that battle. And then you actually rebase there, please and thank you. And I hope my transports don't actually get involved in that naval battle. Overall, we should be in good shape. They were pretty damaged already, because they'd already run from one battle. They have no organization. They only lost 1 landing ship, which is unfortunate. It would have been nice to hurt them a little bit more than that. You go ahead and rebase. You're pretty heavily damaged, actually. Won the battle over here. And then, yeah, we're just running away over here. We're not actually interested in fighting because there's too much of us around. But if we can ninja St. Malo at some point, that might be good. That starts to become a long front to defend. But it could work out. Okay, lost the Battle of St. Lo, which is okay. Germany actually lost more troops than we did, which is interesting. Canada, of course, will trade with you. Just give us all the maple syrup and we'll be happy. You have no orders, which is probably fine. But keep doing some air superiority missions, because there's still some German planes buzzing around over here. Meanwhile, when are those strategic bombers coming? Well, we're running so slow that the actual time passing is not as much as you would expect. Especially considering the start of the game, where, like, I think we had one episode that went, like, a full year. And not so much anymore. Meanwhile, we did win this battle over here. Lovely. You transports over here. Why don't you go... I mean, we actually might want to leave some troops over here. Actually, that's an excellent point. We're going to take this infantry, load you onto the transport fleet, and we're just going to drop you off over here. That infantry is going to keep defending this island while I pull my Marines away and we take some more territory with them. So the Battle in the Pacific continues to go relatively well. That German front may have overextended, not going to lie. Okay, you're there. We're still waiting for this. What I'm going to do is just fast forward a tick here, let you finish that. Please. Ooh, all right, caught some planes. Well, I guess we have to put a cut in here. But I was hoping to start the next invasion. I don't know when that's going to finish, though. And I don't want to just stare over here and then lose out on something important over here. What is ready to deploy? That is a naval bombing wing. Well, still. We can use it for all kinds of bombings. It's good against ships. I guess, you know what? I'm going to deploy you over here and then redeploy you in the Pacific after all. I was going to say, we can always use you to do some bombing. I think you can even do strategic bombing over here, but what the hell? You've got special ship-type stuff, so we're going to use special ship-type stuff with you. That is that. Maybe I can upgrade the naval base and the infrastructure, try to get some more supplies going here. All right, thanks for watching another episode, folks. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.